Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? So I got a game of Black Ops for you guys. Yeah, it's just the beginning. I do not do good, but towards the end, I do fairly good. So, today we're supposed to be dead. Uh, we're all supposed to be dead today. I don't know. We still have about an hour left. Um, I wonder if anyone will ever see this. um, but yeah, we were supposed to die, and nothing's happened so far. Um, but I wanted to talk about this whole apocalypse thing. I don't see it happening. I see that the world is changing. And I think that maybe you know it's not maybe it's not changing for the worse, but I don't know. That's just what it kind of seems like to me. I mean, there's been a lot of things. Mr. North Korean dude, I don't know what his name is. It's Kim Jong. Yeah, I just don't know how to pronounce it, but he ends up dying, and his son takes over, and he doesn't decide to give it to the good son, the one that writes poetry about trees and flowers and rainbows and happiness. He decides to give it to his general of the military, Kim Jong Un, and they just recently, this pissed me off right here. Yep. Anywho, they just recently launched their long range missile over the Pacific and claimed that apparently it was for satellite reasons, or that not satellite reasons. Well, yeah, I guess so, but they put up a new satellite, and that's what they put the or that's what they launched the rocket for. But I mean, I have a feeling that you know they're trying to say something. And I think a lot of other people do too, mainly due to the fact that the UN actually is having a meeting, or already has. It's one of the two of what kind of actions they're going to do because of this hostile act that he did by launching a long range missile over the Pacific. Um, I mean, do I maybe home front will happen. They said that there's that's exactly what happened in home front. He talked about the end of the world, and or not the end of the world, but it ends up turning into, for an American, what would be the end of the world. I mean, pretty much concentration camps, living in these very harsh conditions, and just things like that. Um, I mean, in that they say that the Kim Jong Il dies and his son Kim Jong Un takes over. Well, that's exactly what happened. And then they say that his son Kim Jong Un launches a long range missile. That's exactly what happened. They say in the game that he put up a satellite. That's exactly what happened. And now it's just a matter of time before they put the global EMP out and kill everybody. It's just the way things happen. Uh, and I mean, I don't know. I like to fuck around with my friends and say, oh, bring it on, apocalypse, I got you, mano mano. But I know that it's not it's not what you see in games. It's not Fallout. It's not Homefront. Well, Homefront was a pretty good game. I mean, it was kind of realistic, as of what happened, minus the fact that they said North Korea alone took over all of the United States, which I don't think would happen. Uh, but they do have support from China, so I mean, maybe that's going to be the deal breaker right there, the support from China. I don't know. I'm just running on assumption, and as I said, I hope it doesn't happen. But if it does, you know, I got guns. You know, I know things that, you know, most people don't know, and you know, hopefully that'd give me a leg up if something like this was to happen. But you know, as I said, even though I like to mess around with my friends and tell them about, you know, how incredible I am and how I'll survive, you know, zombie apocalypse, I know chances are I won't, unless it's extreme teamwork. But nonetheless, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, when that kind of stuff, if that kind of stuff ever did happen, you know, I mean, it'd be pretty terrifying. But as I said, I highly doubt that that's gonna happen, and you know, I mean, if it does, well, I know it's not gonna happen in the next week. Watch it happen in the next week. It's just like all of a sudden next week, or this Friday, no, it is Friday, isn't it? Yep. Sunday, just the world ends. Giant meteor that no one saw just blows up the world. um, but yeah. In other news, I broke my toe. It kind of sucks. It's painful. It's horrible. I smashed my foot on a weight, and now I broke my toe, and I also have bone bruising. My bone is super sensitive, pretty much. I can't walk. I got another stealth chopper. You guys do not know how pissed I was that I got another fucking stealth chopper and couldn't even call it in. Especially since it took about a good 15 seconds for the fucking thing to fly away. But anywho, the game's, like I said, about to be over. But that was just pretty much my thought about that. I know I kind of went crazy on a bunch of different topics, but in the end, I don't think the world's gonna end. At least not recent, or at least not anytime soon. And if it does, just don't. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to all your bros later. Later.